Okay, we've finished that second row and we're just going to join it with a slip knot, with a slip stitch, sorry. And we're going to change the angle when we come up to do the top part of this, and we're going to do the same as we did with this angle. We're going to go into the back of the stitch and just pick up one of the stitches and just pull that through and tighten your yarn. Okay, now 3 chains, 2, 3, and we're going to do the double crochet into the top here again, and that will change the angle again. Okay, there's the 2, pull it back through, yarn around needle, pull it through, yarn around and pull it through, and just double crochet all the way along, but this time you're going to be decreasing. And how you're going to do that is we'll go 1 double crochet, 1 double crochet, so the next one we're going to decrease stitches, and the way we're going to do that is by going in through here, pick up the 2 pieces of yarn, yarn around needle and pull that through, and then push it through the next stitch, pick up through those 2, yarn around needle and pull that through, and now you'll have 4 stitches on the needle, yarn around the needle and pull it through 3 stitches, yarn around needle, pull through 2, and you've just done a double crochet, but at the same time you've decreased a stitch. Then the next is 1 double crochet into the next stitch, 1 double crochet into the next stitch, and then the next one you're going to decrease to. So put it through the next stitch, yarn around needle, bring that through, put it through the next stitch, yarn around needle, bring that through, yarn around needle and bring it through 3 stitches, yarn around needle and bring it through 2. So there your pattern for this next row will be 1 double crochet, 1 double crochet, decrease, 1 double crochet, 1 double crochet, decrease, and continue around. And just have a look at that. You'll see how by decreasing next row you're just sort of making a roof on the top of that. So there's your bottom, there's your wall of your work, and then you're making the top of the work, and it's just bringing that circle in a bit. So just continue to the end and we'll be back at the end of that row. And the end of this row, we're going to want to decrease it. So what I'll do is just put that through, pull the yarn back through, and just push that through the base of that first double crochet, pull it through, wrap your yarn around the needle and pull it through 3 stitches round and through the 2, and then you're going to slip your stitch to join the circle through that first top stitch, and there we go, and that's your first round of the top. Now the next row will be once again 3 chain, and this time instead of going to 1 double crochet and decreasing, you're just going to go 1 double crochet and decrease, 1 double crochet, decrease, 1 double crochet, decrease, and continue around like that. So, double crochet, decrease, 1 double crochet, decrease, and just continue through to the end. And we're at the end of that next row, and what we'll do is just put the needle through, bring that through, and then put the needle through there, bring it through, and we'll do one last decrease and slip the stitch at the top of that first stitch just to finish off that round. And there we go, starting to get the shape of that now. Okay, and what we're going to do now is, so I've cut out the sponge into a circle that'll just fit good inside there, and we just want to put that in. See, I've sliced it both ways like that, just, and that is so that you can put a thicker brush size through there. So just put that in there. Right. There we go. And 3 chain. Wrap your yarn around the needle and put it through this hole. Bring the yarn back through, put it through the next hole, bring it back through, round, take off 3, yarn around and take off 2, and just continue with that decrease all the way around. just come to the last and slip stitch to the top of this first stitch, and then that's the end of that round. So now you've got a pretty small sort of circle. Basically you're going to be decreasing like one stitch as you go up to the point. So just start that. So it is once again 3 chain. Now you're going to do just one decrease here, and then the next stitch you're just going to do a single double crochet, next stitch double crochet, and just continue to double crochet till you get to the end of this row, and then you'll join it with a slip stitch. See how it's now starting to just come up, and you're just going to, as I said, you're just going to make sure that every row you do, you decrease by one. So you start the first one, you'll be doing the decrease. So 3 chain, first decrease, slip it through there, pull it through, slip through, pull it through, yarn round, pull through 3, yarn round, pull through 2. Then 1 double crochet in the next stitch, 1 double crochet in the next stitch, and you continue like that for I think another 5 rounds, and I'll be back. Okay, sorry about the mess in front of you, but I've just done a haul and filmed it, and I want to put that up tonight, and I also want to finish off the last bit of this, and I didn't do it all on the same night. So we'll start from where we left off, and we're just nearly to the end of it. I've done, so from the base of this circle I've done the 2 and then left off and to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's where we are now, and we're just going to do, I think, probably 1 or 2 more circles, and then we'll do the loops. So it's 1, 2, 3 chain, wrap that around, and you're going to decrease here, that, and then the remaining stitches you're going to put in double crochets, just a 1 double crochet in each one of the stitches left, which won't be very many. And I generally don't count them unless I'm going to write up a pattern for it, because sometimes you just want to change the size of it. I haven't made a really big one of these, but it'd be handy if you had a lot of brushes. Okay, so you're just going to, you're at the last, and you're going to slip stitch there, and it really hasn't left you very many stitches to go with. We'll see if we can do one more. 1, 2, 3, and we're going to decrease, and then probably only get another 2 stitches left to work with here. So it's a double crochet. Yep, just one more double crochet, and then we'll slip stitch to end that round. As soon as I get that in there, it's difficult. Let's see. There we go. So, double crochet, and then slip stitch to finish that. And sometimes when it's a bit hard with the needle, what I'll do is I'll just pull the thread out a little bit, locate where I need to put the stitch in to slip stitch, and sometimes I will just go around and do it like that, but other times if it's really tight I'll just push it through that way, but there's enough for me to do it this way. There we go. Around, pull it back through, and then just so you've got a really loose stitch there, just pull your thread so that it's nice and snug, and then pull it through. Oh, you'll hear my husband come through the door. Sorry if he swears. Okay, so just 3 more. 1, 2, 3, and
The house smells.
what?
The house smells.
Smells of what?
Fingernail polish? Having a soup.
Okay.
Had a hard day at work, so I'm going to have to dash in now.
And because there is not much left there, we're going to we'll end up with 3 stitches, 3 double crochets. So put that through, and 1 double crochet through there, and then slip stitch to the first stitch. It's a bit hard. Now I'm just going to do it like this. There we go. Wrap that around, pull it through, and you can see that's all really loose. Just pull it tight, and slip that last stitch. Okay, so now you've got a nice point, and you're going to do the 20 chain. Check to see if that's the length of the hole you want of the loop, and that looks pretty good. So what we're going to do is join that to the beginning of that 20 chain with a slip stitch. And tighten that off. And you're going to just do another slip stitch just down the edge of it, tighten that, and then your last 1 chain, and then you're going to pull your fabric out like that. Sorry, the camera keeps moving. So you've got that. Snip that off and just pull that through, That's your top. So you're going to thread this end loop down through the center of that spiral. And you can do that with your crocheting hook. Just thread it up through the center, that, loop that around, and then just pull it straight through. So you get that sitting nice and neat, and just keep threading it through. There we go. Hook it on through there, so it's just out of the way. There we go. And there you have your makeup brush holder for drying, and you can just hook that on anything.